On March 1st, 2024, Sydney Thomas, a 26-year-old semi-driver, was crossing the 2nd Street Bridge when everything went wrong. A pickup truck swerved into her lane, causing a devastating crash that left her truck dangling over the Sydney Thomas, a 26-year-old semi-driver, was crossing the 2nd Street Bridge when everything went wrong. A pickup truck swerved into her lane, causing a devastating crash that left her truck dangling over the Ohio River for about 40 agonizing minutes. Sydney genuinely believed she was going to die and even considered unbuckling her seatbelt and jumping out, but instead she drew on her military training to stay calm and pray for
Snap a photo, list your item. Easy. Once it sells, the buyer
rescue. After what must have felt like an eternity, firefighters finally arrived and pulled her to safety. The pickup driver responsible was later charged on multiple counts, and has been back on the road for over a year now. But this was only number one of the 20 most disturbing dashcam moments, and trust me, it gets more disturbing. From here, including footage where a biker burned alive. In this terrifying dashcam video, a man was driving his 2004 Subaru Forester XT down Angeles Crest Highway in California, where segments reach elevations above 7,000 feet. Driving at these heights can be extremely dangerous, and things can go wrong in an instant, which is exactly what happened here. While cruising along, he pointed his phone out the window to record the scenery, and when he finished recording, he decided to really push the accelerator. But this was not the place to speed up. His view was completely blocked by the tunnel ahead, and he had no idea what was waiting on the other side. Right after exiting the tunnel, there was a sharp turn, and he swerved violently and lost control. The car began to roll off the edge, but then something miraculous happened. It stopped on a rock wall, part of a drainage pipe that literally saved his life. Had that drainage pipe not been there, the Subaru would have tumbled hundreds of feet down the mountainside. It's terrifying to think how close he came to certain death. This dashcam video captures what started as an ordinary shift for cab driver Ralph Roletta in Reading, Pennsylvania. It was his very first ride of the day on a Monday at 4:30 p.m., and he was stopped at a light while the rider in the back sat slouched down in his seat. Then, everything changed in an instant. The rider suddenly sat up and demanded that Ralph hand over everything he had, and you can hear the panic in Ralph's voice as he realizes what's happening.
Everything I got, man.
Keep your hand where I can see him.
I just started.
What else you got?
I just
Let me
started.
see your wallet. Let me see your...
I don't have anything in my wallet.
We can do this the hard way or we can do this the easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now if you don't want to die, man.
Okay.
But what the robber didn't know was that a police cruiser had stopped at the same light directly behind them. During the robbery, the light for their lane turned green. But when the officer noticed the cab wasn't moving, he activated his lights and stepped out to investigate.
What's your problem? Let me see your hand. Here. Get out. Get out. Get on the ground now. Oh my God. Lifesaver. Oh my God.
Almost immediately, the officer realized a robbery was in progress and ordered the rider out of the cab, where the suspect was quickly detained and arrested. He was later charged with multiple offenses. Had the police cruiser not been right behind Ralph at that exact moment, this could have ended very differently. This trucker was on a delivery near Calais in France when his dashcam captured a terrifying moment of a violent ambush. Multiple refugees along the highway used an improvised roadblock made of tree branches to force the trucker to stop. These migrants had fled from their refugee camp earlier that same day after rioting because police were trying to shut it down, and they planned to hijack the truck. They hurled rocks and chunks of concrete at the cab with two lumps of granite smashing through the windscreen. The trucker, Mick Young, later described the moment as petrifying, saying he feared for his life and genuinely thought he might not make it out alive. Despite the chaos, Young pushed through the roadblock and escaped with facial injuries, requiring hospital treatment and around $3,000 in truck damage. It's disturbing to think what would have happened had he stopped or hesitated even for a moment. But things are about to get a whole lot more messed up as we
Is it illegal to listen to police radio? No, it's not a crime to listen to police radio through a scanner. You can buy one or just simply download this app. It's called...
Next, we're headed to Midlothian, Texas, where officers Philip Evett and Nicholas Vanderkar found themselves in the middle of a controversy after pulling over a police commander's daughter. It all started on the 12th of March, 2021, when the officers spotted a red Jeep swerving on a main road. They immediately pulled the vehicle over and went to check on the state of the driver.
How you doing? My name is Officer Evett, Midlothian Police Department.
Hi.
Can I get your license from you? So the reason I pulled you over is you're all over the road, Miss Regan, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you okay, or?
Yeah, I was on the phone with my boyfriend.
Okay, okay.
Just a little bit upset. I'm fine.
Okay, where were you coming from, Miss Regan?
I was coming from Fort Worth.
From Fort Worth? Okay, what were you doing out there?
I was just hanging out with my friend. I'm on the way home. I live in Waxahachie.
Okay, so this isn't a good address here in Arlington?
No, I live in 81 Waxahachie, Texas. That is old.
That's an old address?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You got insurance on the vehicle, Miss Regan?
Yes, I do.
You have any weapons or drugs in the car?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, cool. Have you had anything to drink tonight, Miss Regan?
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit? What's a little bit? One, two, three.
I mean, I was with my friend. I was in Fort Worth. She was driving. I thought I had enough.
Okay, okay. So you just, well, that's fine, Miss Regan. If you could do me a favor, can you turn off the vehicle and put the keys on the dashboard for me?
Yes.
I'm gonna have you step to the rear for me, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate it, thank you.
The officer had just pulled over his superior's daughter, and at first glance, she did not appear to be in the right state to be operating a motor vehicle.
All right, so Miss Regan, how much what did you have to drink?
A couple shots.
A couple shots?
Yeah.
Do you know what they were?
Whiskey.
Whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what kind of whiskey? I'm curious, I like whiskey, so.
Jack Daniels.
Oh, come on, you got the cheap stuff too? So, how long ago was that?
What's right now? Like 10.
What time do you
It
think
was about like 9, 10ish.
9, 10ish? Okay,
Yeah.
what time do you think it is, right about now?
I know it's past midnight.
Past midnight?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know where you are by chance?
Yeah, Waxahachie.
Okay, okay. All right, so when's the last time you had something to eat?
When I had dinner.
When you had dinner?
Yeah.
And what time did you say that was?
That was about like 6, 7.
6, 7, okay. And then it was a couple shots of Jack Daniels, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, do you mind if I do some tests to make sure you're
No,
okay
you
to
can.
drive?
Yeah.
You know, just to make sure if you're good to go, we can get you going home and get you out of here, okay?
You want
Yeah.
to maybe take the heels off that piece?
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, that's
I was gonna say that's up to her.
Oh no, that's up to me. I'm I'm fine.
Nice shoes, by the way.
Thank you. Just got 'em.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
A
like
couple
them.
days ago.
Woo, that was just sharp. So, on a scale of 0 being as sober as you've been in your life to 10 being the most intoxicated, where do you think you'd put yourself?
4 or 5.
Okay, okay, that's fine. So, do me a favor, if you could stand right here.
Reagan admitted multiple times that she had consumed alcohol, and after a failed field sobriety test, it was clear just how inebriated she was. This, of course, meant she was getting arrested, but that's when the encounter took a different turn.
Relax.
Spread your feet for me, man. Okay. All right, you are under arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay?
Okay.
Give me your other hand, please. All right.
Okay.
Is there anything else you need out of the vehicle?
4 or 5.
Okay, okay, that's fine. So, do me a favor, if you could stand right here.
Reagan admitted multiple times that she had consumed alcohol, and after a failed field sobriety test, it was clear just how inebriated she was. This, of course, meant she was getting arrested, but that's when the encounter took a different turn.
Relax.
Spread your feet for me, man. Okay. All right, you are under arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay?
Okay.
Give me your other hand, please. All right.
Okay.
Is there anything else you need out of the vehicle?
I don't think so.
Okay. Those aren't too tight, are they?
No.
Okay. I'm just making sure, okay? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna double lock these, okay?
Okay.
Do you have a wallet in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need that at all?
I mean,
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna check for weapons real quick, okay? You don't have any weapons, any knives on you, right?
no.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Well,
We're gonna step right back there, okay, miss?
CCH for DWI.
I get her name or deal?
You didn't add her?
No.
Stop killing your eyes watching movies or playing games on that tiny phone screen. Open this app and turn your phone into a...
You didn't add her?
No, not yet. Here, I can stand by. It's right here. Go ahead and take a seat in there, okay?
Okay.
Just watch your head, all right?
Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Can you 25 real quick?
Yeah. Just hold on 1 second, Miss Regan, okay?
Okay.
What's up?
Put this in the car real quick. What's up? Real quick. It's okay. Just talk real fast. Real fast. It's not.
Officer Vanderkar took off his body cam and asked Officer Evett to take off his as well. They then talked about the fact that they had just arrested a superior officer's daughter. Unsure what to do, they called Sergeant Stephanie Hansen. The sergeant told them to let Reagan go, so they did just that, instructing her to call her father to come pick her up. This decision, however, was not without consequences. An internal investigation was kicked off and every officer involved was brought in for questioning.
At some point, Miss Regan is removed from the vehicle, uncuffed, and the video stops.
Yes, sir.
How does she leave the scene?
Her father comes and picks her up.
Just by himself?
Yes, sir. From what I was...
Were you there when he showed up?
Yes, sir, I was.
Okay.
And, I mean, that's what I was told by Officer Evett at the time, was, hey, we were told to unarrest her.
That's what Evett says?
Yes, sir. And that's what I was told.
Had you seen anybody get unarrested like this in your year and a half of being here?
No, sir. I can't say that I have.
And did it strike you as odd?
Yes. It actually made me really upset. If we're trying to be honest with each other.
Yes.
It made me very upset. You know, I just had to voice my opinion to others because, you know, stuff like that eats at me because we've seen stuff like this happen, you know, we're showing videos and stuff, and you know, it's almost that moral compass, and I felt like it was altered that day, and I couldn't sleep. I mean, because again, I know what we were doing, I didn't believe in, you know, that's just me. I don't speak for anybody else, obviously.
You speak for yourself.
For me, yeah, it really did. Like, it made me very, very upset.
Officer Vanderkar painted a picture of exactly what happened, making it very clear who made the final controversial decision that night. Next up was Officer Evett.
All he told me was, "Do you know who that is?" And I said, "No, I have no idea who that is." He's like, "That's Commander Regan's daughter." And at that point, I mean, first, like, it blew my mind. I was like, holy. And I did get scared at that point because I'm like, this is one of my supervisor's daughters. And just, it scared me.
It scared you?
Yeah.
Why did it scare you?
Just because it was one of my supervisor's daughters. Like, I started thinking of my career, and I don't know why, but that's the first thing that jumped into my head, and like, lose my job, like, and that's the first thing that came to mind. And then from there, I told him I'm gonna call Sergeant Hansen and just tell her what I have and what's going on.
And that's exactly what he did, call Sergeant Stephanie Hansen. Ultimately, it was her decision to let Reagan go. When it was her turn in the hot seat, she got a lesson in ethics.
If we're in the business of handing out favors for each other and not administering justice fairly, we're gonna face some consequences. That's bad.
Okay.
That's bad. You can't let your personal relationships affect your decision to arrest or not arrest. You know, we discussed today in the oral boards about how we need to change the questions a little bit to, if you come across the mayor's wife and she's drunk, what do you do? It's an ethical thing, right? So We have that exact same thing here.
Cassidy's not a political figure.
With somebody we have a relationship with.
Yes, sir.
After that, Sergeant Hansen was placed on administrative paid leave in order to attend ethics training. All the officers were given written reprimands.
Winter Garden police say Chase Mina was found asleep behind the wheel on Saturday night in the area of South Dillard Street and East Story Road. They say the lights were on, the engine was running, and there were 2 open beer cups found in the cup holders of his car.
This is Chase Mina, son of Orange County Sheriff John Mina. On the 13th of August, 2022, he drank so much alcohol that he passed out in his car in the middle of the road on his way home. By the time officers arrived at the scene, Chase was still sleeping and in need of a serious wake-up call.
Where are you? Where? Are you able to step out with me? Yeah. That's not cool. Easy, buddy. Oh, man. You okay? Let's just step towards the back of the car, okay?
If you're struggling with depression and not feeling the comfort and peace that you need, I invite you to meet with missionaries like me from the Church